Hello everyone, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So starting out today, we've got some, some extra stuff going on right now, okay? On top of that, I want to go in here and, well, first of all, I need to cancel what's going on with this. But I want to get in here and I want to get a ladder coming all the way down here. I want to get a wood burner in here because I want to start getting a good start to getting electricity done throughout the base. So I'm thinking maybe we get electricity to come up through here. We can have our transformers sit over here on this side, the electricity wires coming in running down this way. At least that's kind of my thought process on what I want to do. The other thing is that, well, we're not doing too good on oxygen right now, okay? I mean, we're doing okay. But if we go into our cycle report here, and our previous cycle, going down, we actually we had a surplus of oxygen from the previous cycle. Okay, that's good. That's good. Not much, 11.7 kilograms, but that's good. It's better than the previous cycle, or the cycle before that, or before that. So we're actually going in a positive direction here with this. So what I want to continue to look for and work on is these oxyferns that are around here. And I also need to be careful with these guys coming in down here because the temperature down here is extremely cold. It's actually a lot colder in here than what I thought it was going to be. I mean, negative 70 degrees Fahrenheit, like, holy crap. Like, you don't want to be going out in that kind of weather at all. I mean, we had negative 40 degree wind chill here last winter in Indiana, and they were like, don't go outside. Seriously, don't go outside. You will get frostbite within 5 minutes being out there. So yeah, no thanks. I really don't want to have to deal with that. So I don't want these guys to deal with it either. But here's the thing. We need to get some type of electricity going because we have to. Well, we have to. And we've got plenty of lumber going around right now. So I think that that'll be okay. I actually need to get, let's go with this in here. Let's do a priority on getting that done so that I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm curious to see that if the liquid that's here will freeze up at all. I don't know. I don't know. It seems like it is though, but I want to get this taken care of. And I also want to let's put a storage bin in here as well, because then we can take our lumber and put it in there. But these guys are just going to have to deal with the cold for a minute. I mean, they're not going to be here for much, much longer. And then we can do a priority on this over here. We'll dig these up. Because the more the more the oxyferns that we can find to get into the carbon dioxide areas, the better it's going to be, because we're really going to be able to utilize that stuff to get much more throughput on oxygen. We've got a lot of really good oxygen over here in this area. We need to get some more up here. And we also need to get some more up here too. Now, in order to do that though, we've got to pump it out, right? We've got to get it pumped up there. We'll copy this and get that in there. This is going to be lumber. So is it raw materials? No, industrial ingredients. So we'll do lumber in here. This is not hooked up to any electricity yet. I kind of want to wait to hook that up to electricity and get the advanced power in here. Let's do advanced power real quick. Yeah, we'll do advanced power. The reason why is because it's going to be a lot easier to get the... So we'll have the heavy watt wire, which can handle... If I remember correctly, that heavy watt wire can handle up to like 1,000 watts coming into the transformer, which then goes to your other stuff, which is what we want to happen. And then looking at the temperature, the reason why I've got this in here is because, one, it will heat up and it will kind of melt the ice that's in here, which is no big deal. Probably going to have to dig out around this a little bit, but that's also going to give us some water that we're going to need. And then the water we can actually use to do electrolyzers. And the electrolyzers will give us... They will give us hydrogen to use for power. It'll also give us oxygen to distribute throughout the base as well. So I'm thinking like 3 steps ahead right now. Today, we're just focusing in on getting power for the base, but that's what you need to do with this game. You can't just think about what you're doing now in the moment. You have to think, I'm doing this now in the moment, and then what is this going to affect and what I'm going to do in the next 2 to 3 cycles, or in this case, the next 2 to 3 episodes, you know? So really, within the next hour of playing the game, how is this going to impact what we're doing here? All right, so Joshka's under some stress lately for some reason. Why? Why is he stressed out? Low oxygen, that could be, that's part of it. Let's see, he's researching farming. He's got a pretty big list of to-dos. Part of that stress, though, is not having enough rooms. So rooms bring a lot of morale bonuses here to the duplicants, right? Now, with him getting ready to go to bed and everything, that's going to help bring his stress level down because he's going into here. He just went to the bathroom. That helped bring the stress level down as well. If I go into, let's see, furniture, I haven't researched that yet because I'd like this to be a park, you know, or something like that. He is unrested. Oh, God. Can we get this thing out of here? Can it go away? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the game is freezing up on me again. Dang it. Dang it, let's save. Let's save to be safe. All right. I'm trying not to be as intense sometimes, you know, but I just can't help it. You know, I really can't. It's in my nature. I need to be intense. I don't know why. I just feel like I have to be. All right, food is growing. That is built. Oxygen is okay. Let's do this. Let's get some tiles in here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want... Let's go here, there, and then there. And then we'll go airflow tiles here. So we'll prioritize this. We'll dig. Where's my dig? Dig at a 9. And get all that done. Perfect. All right, so we'll get these guys to do that. Once research is done, we should be good, but research is probably going to take a little bit. It will probably take a minute. All right, so while we're waiting for them to go ahead and finish up the research and everything, I let about a cycle and a half, 2 cycles go by, so we're still kind of waiting for that to happen. What is happening here? Insufficient... Oh, that's fine. Okay. So... I dug out this area in here as well, and it's actually really kind of helped level out some of this carbon dioxide gas that's coming down here, and really kind of get it filtered out. If I need to get an airflow tile in here, and I've kind of been prioritizing some of this stuff up a little bit just to kind of get it done and over with. Now, these 2 are done with the novice research there, so that will free them up to get some more stuff done. There are some more oxyferns around. I've got 1 here that I can dig up, and then I've got a couple up here that we can go ahead and uproot. I don't know what's going on with all these shine bugs, but oh my god, that's a lot of them. So anyway... So let's get a couple things down here. And while we're doing this, I do want to mention that there is a new feature here on the channel. We now have the ability to have memberships, so you can have a YouTube membership to my channel. There are a couple of perks that you get with it. There's 2 different levels. If you want to know the full information about it, go ahead and click on the video that I will put in the upper right-hand corner of this, and you guys can go and watch that. You can learn about the memberships, how to join, what's involved with it, what you get with it, and everything else. It's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. Really just kind of putting it together and everything, and really trying to really kind of figure out like what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it and everything else. So I hope you guys really do enjoy it as well. All right, back to this. This whole like autosave thing is really scaring me. So I'm constantly saving the game myself just because I want to make sure that I get it. I'm also trying to make sure that I get this stuff taken care of because I do not... No! My water! Oh, God. Oh, it just went everywhere. Oh, I should have seen that coming. Oh, I should have seen that coming. I should have made sure that that one piece was done first. Dang it. Too much liquid. Oh, man. Oh, that's horrible. Well, I mean, I guess at least it's not taking that long to get it cleaned up. Let's do a priority 7 on that so that we can get the water cleaned up a little bit faster. That we're just going to let sit for a little while, to be honest with you. Everything else can stay. That can stay. Okay, so priority 9. Let's get this stuff built, please. And then get the oxyferns dug up. That one, and that one. Perfect. I think part of the problem that I'm having with the game right now might be the other stuff that I've got running in the background of the computer. I'm actually trying to render the episode of Sim Airport that I'm sure you guys are probably watching or have already watched. So that's probably part of it. Almost guarantee it. Which is weird because my computer is built to handle this kind of stuff. But then again, had it for 2 years, so it's getting older already. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. So get that done for me, please. And then let's dig out at least those 2. There we go. That's better. Thank you very much. Nope, no. Don't uproot. Copy, paste. That needs to be uprooted. That does not need to go there. That we need to copy. And then hopefully I'll be able to get this in here. All right, so that's better. That's at least cleaned up now. Do I have research done yet? I think we just did it. No, we didn't. Oh, come on, Allie. Where are we at? God, still trying. I'm almost half tempted to build a second supercomputer like I did with the Novice Research Station. Just to get it done, right? I just want to get it done. Oh, but I can wait. I can just wait. Let's get that taken care of. Actually, let's go 7. Why is that saying, why is there mealwood in there? No. Uproot that. Wrong. Okay. While they're trying to do that, let me try and plan a couple of other things out here. So my thought process for this, let's deconstruct that. So down here, I'm kind of thinking we put in, like, I think we can maybe put our restroom in down here, or we can put the bathroom in, the washroom in up here, have basically the piss can go in here. Let's go tile, let's block that off, actually. And let's go deconstruct that. Put a ladder down here to get in here. So we can do that. We can put this in here. Because here's the thing. The water in itself is, I mean, and I can always expand the water down this way too if we need to, just to make it bigger. Once we start doing the distillation, you know, from the salt. But I think having water right here in the center of the base will be really good. It'll kind of help keep it cool in a sense. I mean, depending on how cold the water itself is. I can always take the salt water, transfer it, make water out of it, and then have it come through this cold biome to cool it off and then put it up here, which I think actually would be a pretty good idea. And then where are we at on what? Uproot. I do not want you in there. Why? The pip has to be they have to keep doing that. They're the ones that have to be doing it. Anyway. So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe we do well, let's dig the rest of this stuff out, to be honest with you. Just to get it gone. That way if people aren't doing stuff, then they can be doing that. So copy and paste settings there. You stay away from there, you little rodent. Seriously, you little rodent. Quit it. My God. I mean, they're cute and all, but they're kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. But there's nothing wrong with this, though, because they are planting stuff that needs to be planted, I guess. And there's a lot of them. There's so many of them. All right, so anyway, so up here, I guess we'll go in, we'll do, what if we do like 3 lavatories? What if I go 1, 2, 3 lavatories? No. Let's cancel that. And then I'll do a sink here. I'll do a sink here. And then where's plumbing, lavatory, and then 2 lavatories here. I guess I could leave the middle open. Well, actually, if I do, okay. If I do this, if I take the sink. If I take the sink and put it here, then I should be able to fit, yeah, I could fit 2 more lavatories in here. So that'll give me 6 lavatories and 2 sinks. That'll actually be pretty good. Or would it? I'm thinking maybe we do 4 and 4. So maybe we do, so a lavatory here and here. And then we do a sink here and here. And we'll have 2 more lavatories in here. So that'll give us 4 lavatories and 4 sinks. Okay. That works. Because eventually we will get more duplicates in here. Eventually. Can we make a lice loaf? Let's make a lice loaf. We'll make 1 lice loaf. We'll dig that out. We've dug the rest of this stuff out. Oxygen. We're getting a little low on oxygen up here, but we have plenty right here. So let me go ahead and enable this building real quick. Just to kind of help pump some oxygen up into this area because it's a little thin. It is a little thin. I think I want to cancel that, and I want to deconstruct that. I want to cancel that and deconstruct that. Well, I don't necessarily have to deconstruct it. Base, airflow tile, here, there. And then around here. Okay, that doesn't need to be an airflow tile. That does. Thank you very much. Take that out of there. And then, okay, cool. So now I can take a tile, put that in here. We can get back to our lavatories and put them, oh my gosh. This is driving me absolutely nuts. I'm going to have to remember next time I play this game, I can't have anything going on in the background. I just can't. It's just not going to happen. Okay, are we, oh my God, we're still not done with research yet. Well, at least we got the, at least we're getting a washroom in here, right? I think this is going to be, yeah, it is going to be called the washroom. So the latrine that we have over to the left gives us a morale bonus of +1, but the washroom will give us a morale bonus of +2. So once we get this whole thing put together, then we'll be good. Now we're going to set these to, the direction is going to be right. Once these get built, they'll be to the left for obvious reasons. We'll go airflow tile here, that in there. Okay, that was going. Did we get some oxygen at least pumped up there? We got a little bit pumped up there. We'll disable the building again. I'm half tempted to... I have got plenty of oxygen over here. And I've also got oxygen trapped in there. So what if I put an airflow tile here? Actually, that's not really going to matter here in a little bit. Because that's basically going to go away. But that's okay. I said disable. Thank you. Where else do I have oxygen being produced right now? I have it being produced in here. Let's dig out this so that oxygen can kind of, ooh, and this here too. So we'll do priority 9 on the digging over here. And then this is really just to kind of help some of the oxygen that's happening in here kind of flow out of here a little bit easier. And then why don't we go ahead and do this? Dig at a 9, and you can go into here. Because I think there's an oxalite there. There's oxalite. Yeah, there's some oxalite in here, so that'll help as well. Which is what we need. Hey, research is done, finally. As we're coming to the end of the episode. Sure, why not? Right? It's the way it usually happens. All right, so this gives us a lot of options. The only downfall with the heavy watt wire is that it will not go through these things. It won't go through any of this stuff. So if we want it to go through that, then we need to build the heavy watt wire joint plates. So that'll go over that. It'll be able to go through it and everything else, which will be good. What I want to make sure of, let me go into research here. And I want the temperature modulation. I want these insulated tiles. Because what happens is when we build these power transformers, the power transformers do give off a decent amount of heat. They give off 1,000 DTUs. So that means that there's going to be a lot of heat being produced with these things. Well, I mean, okay, so there's going to be some heat that's being produced from them. So I want to make sure that I leave enough room to kind of encase them a little bit in insulated tile so that we're not really having to worry about that too terribly much. Now, if we continue with this here, let me dig that up. And I know I'm going to need power coming down this way. I'm going to need power coming up here, at least for now. But I think that's really all that I need power for. Let's go ahead and get this all the way over. And then let's get this. Let's see, that's going to be over this way. Dig up that way. Bring the ladder up this way. We're also going to dig over that way. Let's dig all of that out too. And then what we'll be able to use this area for, so you can see how we have, you know, all of this kind of like a small area really. These we could actually use as corridors for our wires and everything. So I'm planning this out to where we're going to have our power modules down here and everything, staying in the cold area, keeping it cool, keeping the base cool so we don't have to worry about that transfer of heat. And then the main wires are going to come up through this channel here, and then they can sprout off to the left and to the right throughout the base to kind of get everything else hooked up. Now, if we come over here to the left with these, we're probably going to set it up to where, like over here on the right, or over here on the left, on the right, over here on the left, we'll have more transformers coming down this way here as well. Ooh, there's oxalite right there. So, but for now, though, let's go ahead and get, at least start on this. What are we doing here? Okay, so I need to dig that up. And then let's make this a priority because it needs to be done. And I'll take my heavy watt wire. And what I love about this map is that there is so much, and I mean so much, aluminum. Like there's an ungodly amount of aluminum around here. It's kind of ridiculous. So with this, I'm actually going to take this and I'm going to put it, let's see, I want to make sure that this is encased in insulated stuff. So maybe I put it like right here. And then eventually it will be it will be, I'll have something around this. So if I go like that, and then if I go like this, so that'll be insulated. We'll dig out. That is going to be a little high, I think. But I think that'll be all right. So we'll do that. Let's deconstruct, or not deconstruct, but cancel that. The joint plate will go here. The wire will connect through here, connect it to there. And then, so we have to have the main wire hooked into the large part, obviously, of the transformer. Transformer then will take the power and then put it into a tiny wire, which is where our regular wire here comes in. Now, this wire, the maximum power that it can have is 1,000 watts. And this right here, the power transformer, the transformer has a capacity of 1,000 joules, right? Well, it's got 1,000 joules, but not the wire. The wire only has 1,000 watts. But anyway, well, isn't that the same though? I think it might be. Anyway, so with this wire, what I want to do is I actually want to have... Oh, I actually don't want that to go there. That needs to go... That's wrong. I'm totally putting that in the wrong spot. So let's get rid of that. It's actually up here is where I want this to go. So let's go base, power, transformer into... tile goes up to here, like that. Okay, that's much better. So we'll cancel that, dig this whole thing out here. I'm actually going to cancel this and dig it out for now so that I can get to it. But the heavy watt plate is still going to go here. We're going to do this. This is going to come down and connect to that. All right, so now I'm going to have to put this wire bridge here because if I don't do that, this will connect directly to that, which it can't do. It's not allowed. I mean, it can, but it's not going to be able to connect from this directly onto that. So that's why we've got the wire bridge coming in here. So that's going to go here. This will come all the way down this way and hook up to this stuff. So I'm actually going to take this and hook it up under here like I like to have things done. Actually, doesn't need to be hooked up to that. I'll keep it hooked up to the batteries though. So we'll take this, hook it up that way. Okay. We'll deconstruct the wire coming down this way because I'll have it hooked up to its own right here. So this will come out this way. And we might run a little long here on this episode today, but you know, we're at least trying to get this squared away and done. So this does need to go, falling in line with that, will go here. We'll dig that out. Heavy watt joint plate will go here. This will connect. Wire bridge. A lot of wire stuff happening right now. But you know what? At least we are getting a decent electricity strung throughout the entire base, right? That's what's important right now, is we are setting ourselves up for the future, okay? That's what you really need to look at. And if you look at this, we're only on cycle 32, and we've done a lot here within just a little bit of time. The other thing that I want to do too is I want to get this hooked up, but I don't think we're going to have time today to do that. I really want to focus on the electrical here and making sure that this is taken care of. Now, I am not entirely sure what else these guys are going to have to do, but I mean, at least we have this taken care of. Like, seriously. What if I go priority? Let's prioritize, say, the digging piece of this, you know, and getting the transformers in here. And then getting this done. And let's say we make that a 7. And this is labeled for ingredients, yes. My lumber I thought was higher than that, but maybe not. I don't know. I am not going to build that. I need to build some more of this. I need to get rid of that. There we go. I can't believe Joshka fell asleep. Joshka, get up. Come on, buddy. Come on, get up. Time to go. Alright, so anyway. So this is all being dealt with. It's all being built. Perfect. And then I guess we can go ahead and we'll set this on a lower priority, but I guess I'll go ahead and lay out the plumbing here for the pipes. Let's go ahead and do a liquid pump. I am going to need electricity for this, so we'll do that here. And we'll make sure that's at a priority of 4. Make that a little bit lower on the priority list. Plumbing with the liquid pipe. What's going to be the easiest way to do this? Probably bring it this way. So if we have water coming in, it always comes in from the bottom. We'll go in like this. Liquid coming out. Let's see, pipe again. And then all of these, typically I have them go up, but with all of them being just like this, I think I'm okay with them coming down like this and then going like that. This, I am not okay with that doing that because I hate that. So let's cancel that. I prefer that it follows the ladder, like I do everything else here with electricity and all that fun stuff. So pipes and electricity, all of it follows the ladder. So all of that set to a level 4, so I don't have to worry about that. Can we maybe mop this up a little bit so that we're not having to walk through water constantly? That would be nice. Okay, and this is going. Is it hooked up to... It's not hooked up to the batteries yet, but it is at least hooked up to the transformer. It's not hooked up to this transformer yet, but it will get there eventually. And then... I think what I want to do is I want to make sure... Do I need to put... I probably need to put a transformer in right here if I'm going to have this pump here. Or we can wait. I might wait. But we do at least have this going now, which is amazing. We need to lower the priority on that too. So we'll lower that to a 7. The temperature down here, honestly, it's going to take a while. It's really going to take a really long time for this to warm up down here. So I'm not too terribly concerned about that. So oxygen, I seem to be okay. I guess the question for that building is going to be with power. I think I'm going to be okay. This is giving out 300 watts of power. If it's giving out 300 watts, it'll fill up these batteries here. But it will also kind of do that too. So if I do a priority 9 on that, on the wire itself, should say construction. So priority 7. So we'll change the priority on this when they're done putting that in there. That's my fault. I did not realize that you could change that to just what you were doing here. All right, so that's changed back to a 7. That's taken care of. Let's go ahead and enable this building for now. Power is restored to it. Well, kinda. Priority 9. Get that one last little piece done for me, please. Thank you very much. So now that's taken care of. Now we have oxygen from this going up. Oh, see, this is good. This is really, really good. So our oxygen has pretty much leveled out to this bottom area. Let me dig out that spot right there just to kind of help release some of this oxygen and dig some of this out here. So that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. There's really not much more that we can do with that. This we'll go ahead and disable. I'm probably going to end up moving that pump up here. That, or I will take this pump and I will put a gas filter on it, which, do I even have that available right now or no? No, I do not. We'll do filtration here now. So we'll hook a gas filter up to it to where I have just oxygen being pumped up there. We'll make sure that we get our bathroom or our washroom hooked up. We should already have, we have the room bonus now, which is good. And then I really want to look into some of these room bonuses, you know, like the mess hall. That's actually something that we could put right here as a mess hall. It's actually a great idea. I think I'll do that now while I'm talking about it before I forget. And then we'll just kind of figure things out from there, really. So questions, comments, concerns, put in the comment section down below. We should be getting fairly close to needing to do some extra things, right? I want to be able to get in here, and obviously we've got a lot of salt water in here. Do we have refinement yet for that? No, but we'll work on that. I'd really like to get in here and start getting some of that salt water produced into regular water, but there's also some automation stuff that I want to research, so there's just so many things that we need to do and so many things that are happening. Oh, calm down, calm down. So anyway, questions, comments, concerns, put it in the comment section down below. Don't forget to check the links that are in the description below for more information about me. Don't forget to join on the subscription or the join button for custom emotes and stuff like that on the channel. So many good things happening right now with the channel. I love it. I absolutely love it. So anyway, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.